Hey everyone, this is Kharissa and welcome to Heart to Heart. This week we're going to be discussing patience. So I know this is going to sound cliche, but I just want to say that patience is a virtue. Believe it or not, for Christians, I believe it is one of the most important virtues because it allows us to respect and be joyous in God's timing. Okay. Now we all know that God's timing is completely different from our timing. If you don't know, now you know. God's timing is perfect. It's good. It's really spot on. He knows exactly what it is that we need at all times, and He has plans for us that are for good. All His plans for us are good. You know, sometimes it might not be what we want, but regardless of what we want, His plans are always for our best interest at heart. And God knows all. He knows everything about you, so He knows definitely what's best for you. But our timing, what our timing is like we want things now. And if it's not now, then where are we going to get it? Because we want to know everything. We want to know everything. We want to get everything now. I know that's definitely the New York mentality. I live in New York City, so we're always like, well, when is this? And why we don't have this now? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when we don't have the things that we want now, and when we don't know when we're going to get the things that we want, we end up becoming impatient. And this is the part of life where we need to stop, take a breather, and check ourselves and really make sure that we're really trusting in God's timing, because that's very important when it comes to being patient. Now, with God's timing, He doesn't allow us to see in the future. We all know that. We don't know when things are going to happen, and we don't even know how things are going to happen. But I think this is the part where God is like, okay, well, you don't know these things because I want you to be able to lean on me, and I want you to be able to trust in me, and I want you guys to really sit back and cherish the ride that I'm going to put you on in this life. And I think Joyce Meyer said it the best when she said, although frustrating, not knowing the exact timing is often what keeps us in the program. There are times when we might give up if we knew how long it was going to take. But when we accept God's timing, we can learn to live in hope and enjoy our lives while God is working on our problems. Excuse me. So, I think that that's really just a great thing to know, is that God is working on our problems, and while He's working on it, let Him do what He got to do, because He's got it. He's good. He knows everything. He's not going to do anything that's going to mess us up or do anything that's going to put us in a bad position. God's going to do everything that is good. There's no other way to explain it except that God's just so good. You can't get mad at anything that He does, because it's never for the bad. Ever. Never, ever, ever. When you thank God, you think good. That's it. And so I like Google, and I looked up the definition of patience, and what I got was, patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate, delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So this week, God pretty much tested me on my patience, and on His timing as well, and how I handle certain situations. And basically, long story short, He started to give me what I saw as a blessing, and what I did was I rushed that blessing, and He took it away from me. So because I wasn't patient enough, things started happening, and He was just like, no, this is not the plan that I had for you. So He took it away from me, and I sat there crying at His feet, just like, what happened? I thought this was what you wanted. And I sat there talking to Him, and we had a lot of talks this week, but I sat there just basically talking to Him, and I leaned on Him, but I said, I'm upset about what just happened, but at the same time, if it's your will, then it's fine, because I don't want anything that's from my will, because my will sucks. I tried my will already. It doesn't work ever. It's never worked. So I want what you have for me, and not what I'm trying to put forth to myself. So basically, God, being the generous God that He is, He gave me another chance at my blessing, but His command for me this time was wait on me. And I said, you got it. I'm not messing up this time. And so I was just really I just really thought that it was really important for you guys to know about patience, because if you rush your blessing, it might just turn into a disaster, and you don't want that. You know, you want what God has for you when it's supposed to come and when he has it for you. So I have a super awesome verse. It's James chapter 1 verses 2-4, and it says, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing." And 3 things I really want you to take away from this verse is, number 1, use your troubles to lean on God. Put God first before everything. You can't go wrong with him. Like, you really can't. He's just so, like, he's amazing. I say this every week, but it's so true. Like, and people tell me, they're like, "You're so positive when you talk about God." I'm like, because he's great. I have no reason to not be positive about him. But anyway, also take those troubles head on and realize that this may be the opportunity for you to transform yourself or an area of your life that needs work. So let God transform you and put the work in that you need to, because, you know, that blessing that you want, you probably can't get it unless you start really fixing those areas of your life that you might be damaged, or you might be hurt, or you might be you know, or you might not have. You know, let him really work on those things with you. Also, number 2, the more trials you go through, the more you're tested, the more you can mature and grow. So, you know, thank God for putting you through things, because if he didn't put you through things, you wouldn't be able to spiritually or emotionally or mentally grow. You wouldn't grow at all. You'd just be stagnant. But being a Christian and being on this Christian walk is all about growth and change. And I know if you don't like change, it's probably going to be extra hard on you, but definitely take it with strength, take it with happiness. Let God do what he has to do, because it's going to be beautiful in the end. And number 3, once you've been fully transformed in that area, nothing can bring you down. So once you got patience down packed, when the devil tries to throw something in at you that tests your impatience, and he's like, you know, trying to get you to be, you know, angry about something, or rush an idea, or rush things, or, you know, whatever it is, you'll be like, I got this, and you'll be patient, and you'll wait on God to give you the command to go forth with whatever it is that you need to go forth on. So this week, guys, I just want to say that I hope you guys ask God to really develop patience. And how do you do that? You ask him to give you trials and tribulations. Ask him to put you through things. Ask him to test you so that you can really endure and make it through the waiting period. You know, God's great. He's super awesome. He's going to take really good care of you. Trust me, I know. So anyway, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful 2 weeks. I'll see you guys next Friday, and enjoy your week. Have a great one. Bye.